Hey, we are so back. Last time we just finished the shores, and right now we are continuing on to the Vilateria, well, specifically Vilateria Outskirts. The music here might be a bit loud, so just be prepared for that. I think I've got my settings correct, yeah. It's gonna be a little bit of dialogue here. You've been transferred into this void kind of place. Because the avatars and the Emperor, the main antagonist, they are kind of playing with us a lot. They're just kind of a pawn in this story. Still playing 1.0, it's not 1.1 yet. I'll see if I'll even transition to 1.1, maybe not. Maybe I'll just finish the game on 1.0, it doesn't matter that much. I played the Ranger anyway, and most of the changes are for Templars, so whatever. I mean, there's been a bunch of quality of life changes and bug fixes as well, I will go over it. But it's mostly Templar quality of life and updates. Okay, so now we basically get an exposition dump of what exactly we have to do. So we still have to find the 2 gemstones that we need to open the hold, and then in the hold we just need to basically synthesize the murder weapon that killed the king in Vilateria. And all of us think that the Emperor did it, so we are chasing him down. It's not 100% clear, but he probably did. And we need to access the Forsaken Lands. Okay, now there will probably be music. I'm not sure if it's still there. Okay, I guess it's not, so we are fine. Okay, so now we've also got a little bit of a tooltip that we can have on hit weapons, and I think one is right here. No, it's this actually is not with on hit, but this is a pretty good weapon. Once I nerf the spear, then maybe this will be nice. It's a pretty good weapon though, overall. Very fast, very fast. We've also acquired a new bow, the Hunter's Promise, which I will utilize very much. So there was like super hype music, like before I patched it. I'm gonna grab a stack here, I'm gonna stash all of these. I don't know why I have a painting, you can probably just drop that. I'm not sure right now if you can sell torches, maybe you can now. Okay, you can. So let's sell that, let's sell this. I think this is unbreakable, yeah. So we can get rid of this for good. Can also get rid of the ruby armor, I'm gonna acquire something better. And let's also get rid of these. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna acquire something better before I break the other ones. Okay, let's also sell the bow. And we've got 1 tier, so we can use that. Boom, and regeneration. Okay, that's for 8 minutes, so let's get rolling. Until we have it. So there will be some new mob types here. So we can kinda now intertwine our weapons here together. And I'm missing so much over here. What's pretty good about the Mystic Lens and the bow combo is when you have the Mystic Lens in the first slot, then it will always just return to it as long as you don't pick up any new items, so that will make the quick switching of this pretty decent. So I'll just clear this little barn house first. Okay, kinda start blasting. Yeah, like at this point, I shouldn't even really be reaching melee much, because there's not that much point. The Mystic Lens doesn't draw any ammo. It's infinite. There's gonna be more mobs here, I think, yeah. And I have so many arrows, and I can just buy new ones that we should always just be utilizing our range. But unless it's like way too personal, which it can get in some rooms. Or like this. And see, I missed there. Maybe would have been better. So yeah, let's clear this out. Okay, we are not one-shotting these, but almost. Let's try to get a little bit of collateral there. We still have regen, so with regen it should be very easy. Right, we can already see bits of Vilateria there. It's not really rendering in. But we can see some bits and pieces. Oh, more arrows, that's very good. Oh, here's another great torch. That one is pretty good. It's the Wrath of the People. Here I think are some materials. Yeah, don't need those. Some spoils. Oh, this is the Blessed Sapling. I don't think this is better than salt, but it's still pretty good. If you're playing with teammates, then this second trinket, probably one of you should wear it for sure. It's also immunity to wither. It's also decent stats. Just no melee damage. That's the main downside. So here's a little secret room that's actually kind of hard to spot, because even if you spot this ladder, it's kind of hard to see that this is actually openable. But I think most people, once they spot the ladder, they will think about if they can reach there. And there is the Rugged Barbarian chestplate, which I think I will wear for now because this is really good. It's just kind of broken. Okay, so here's poison, battle axe. It's like this was a house of some kind of Viking or something. And I forgot about one thing. I wanna buy a couple of potions. We can actually go up here as well, and here should be another trinket, which I think is ranger only, and that's the Resolute technique, which is actually labeled in green, even though it's a trinket. And this is a really good one actually. Speed, health, damage. It's not immunity to wither, which is a bit bad, but I can probably get it somewhere else. This ladder is bait though, there's nothing. We would get to the attic, to the other part of the attic. But I'm like super fast now. I wanna buy some potions. I really recommend these hearts in a bottle. Those are really good. Maybe I said that before already, but I'll just say it again. And I'm gonna buy a few arrows. Just a couple. Yep, this is pretty good. Because I'm gonna be spamming like crazy. And now we are prepped. We are prepped and ready to go. So there's a bunch of stuff you can do in the outskirts. As you can see, the outskirts are quite large. And the first thing you can do is clear this house and then also go into the optional dungeon here, the dank cellar. It's not gonna be too dank for us because we have night vision, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. But here we can really greatly utilize our melee potential. Our bow. Put him down. Alright. Oh, it does actually hit him, that's very good. Don't think we hit this, no. Definitely not. Let's get rid of the stalkers. Okay, I kinda ran into the fray there, that was a little bit scary. Not you. Thankfully we two-tapped them, that's fantastic. Do I still have the regen? I do, for 3 more minutes. Okay, thank god those Tears of the Goddess actually are very, very good sometimes. Do I have immunity to poison? I do, but I'm still getting like semi-poisoned. It should still not be getting or doing any damage though. Even if you see the health bar glitching a little bit, it won't do any poison damage. You are fine. Can I like... oh, triple that then. Okay, we can't shoot this guy. And I can't even one-tap him, that's crazy. I missed a lot. Okay. This is yet again starting to look pretty bad for me. But I didn't die yet. Okay, there's a whole set. Also the Grinning Fetish, which is a weird item. The Ender Shield is also cursed, it's pretty weird. I mean, definitely usable, but not great. Here's a Templar Secret. Don't miss it if you play the Templar. And let's continue on ahead. I should maybe consider spamming less, because I'm really running out of those arrows very fast. Here's the Greatsword, which is not that impressive, but it's a pretty cool model. I played the Ranger though, so we can't really use that. Because the Ranger cannot use swords. Or most of them anyway. You can use some swords. Okay. Ooh, arcane power is huge. Tears is also huge. I'm gonna grab the rock as well. Here I think I can kinda glaze through here, yeah. And here. And also check out this room. More arrows, that's very good. And spells is also decent. Yeah, this dank cellar room, it's kinda like a huge circle, so it's kinda neat. And anyways, that's it for the dungeon. Let's get back to the outskirts. Here we can clear this house now. We got some bullshit. Can get inside. There's some mobs. Let's lure them out. This is gonna be perfect. Alright. And here there is nothing much. It's a pretty basic helmet. A cool little short sword, more arrows, which is good for me. Some night vision potions, but we can go in the back here and find out that there is this little hole here. Best way to do this is probably like this. And here we have some pieces of armor, which is like a lost and cursed gear, and we have way too many of these. I will actually return those. These boots are not bad at all. These are really good actually. Yep, I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna get rid of the siege boots. The chest plate is not that special. And this, well, it grants you disease, which is not great. I think this item is mislabeled though, because this should be light purple, not blue. But it's not a big deal. Okay, we ran out of the regeneration. And I gained 1 heart, so we need a life essence. Because it's triggering my ADHD. Okay, here we have a full view of Vilateria. Well, not really a full view, but a decent view. We are not seeing the entirety of the hold from here. It's a bit chunked out. But yeah, as you can see, this is quite the vista. This area took me a long time. A really long time to build and develop all this. Here is a little secret chest up here. And here we have a pretty neat helmet. I don't think it's as neat as the Dragonborn though. 4 damage, 2 armor, 4 health. Oh, it's actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna switch. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Yeah, running low on the chest plate a little bit. Gotta watch out for that. Here, if you venture into the trees, you will actually encounter a little hidden encampment here. Like so, it's very cute. Here's another gapple. And some spoils. Another helmet. Unfortunately, no chest plate. Here's a little pond that actually has no secrets. But you can also continue on ahead from through here. Here's another chest with Ichimonji. Decent blade. And here's gonna be a little jump scare. You can call it jump scare. This guy is kind of dangerous actually. The harvester. We have won't really be able to shoot much in here. It's a bit too personal. They still deal quite a lot of damage. I will see about doing like an evil playthrough as well. Maybe not the entire game, but like trying it out, testing the difficulties. More arrows, great. Okay, we can sell these. I'm gonna take it just to sell it. But here is a very important Templar item. Here is the, well, it's hard to read like this, but in GUI it would work. But it's basically a slam weapon. If you are the Templar, you can right click with it and slam. It's very useful. Deals some very nice additional AoE. Here's a little shed with materials. Sharp rocks, we take those. Did I miss this? I did, but I don't need that. This hatchet model is very cool though. Even though it's simple, I like it a lot. It's very nice. It's a shame that there are no real good hatchets in the game. Okay, this is another little jump scare. For some spoils, that's worth it actually. Yeah, as you can see in the outskirts, you can really have fun with it. There is a lot to find here. And I'm not even done yet at all. We still have to clear this house, which has a little bit of a jump scare over here. It will spawn another harvester and more scarecrows. I need to watch out for that because these are inflicting me with wither. I'm like really dying. Let's use one of these and not get caught now. Oh shit, this is not good. I ran into the lion's den on accident. Okay, let's actually get a gap there. Get rid of this guy. Okay, that's kind of close-ish. Now we can just slowly regen the apple. Pick some of these up. Maybe for the Ravagers it's better DPS to just use the bow. They have a large hitbox. Yeah, see, I missed. Okay, who's there? We can have a little shootout in here with these guys. Oh, that was my chest plate. I heard that. This guy is AFK. Hello. Yeah, like, I don't know about you, but I love this. I love the combat that's happening in this area. I always did and I always do. It's just like an open land, but it's not like apocalyptic or anything. It looks like a perfectly fine, beautiful land. But you're fighting these, like, disfigured monsters. I like the contrasts. I'm getting a bit artistic here, but whatever. It has a little grave site. However, it doesn't have any loot. Here we can check the barn or the stables. Nothing in them. Let's collect these. One more thing. This little water tower over here. This actually has a secret exclusive for the ranger. And it's gonna be our first rank. So we can climb the chain over there. And here we can see a bunch of barrels. So there is another magma. I'm not gonna pick it up, but I do recommend taking it. But this is important. Here we have the cobalt ring, which gives us even more movement speed. I don't think it's as important for me right now, because I think I'm getting speed from somewhere. No, I'm not actually. Okay, so we are gonna be faster. We're gonna be even faster. Let's check these boots. No, but we need the chest plate, so let's grab this for now. This is gonna lower our speed a little bit, so I don't think we're gonna feel the speed effect that much now. But oh, and another arcane power. So this water tower overpowered. If you have the ranger in your team, absolutely take this secret. I don't think you can get on that. But yeah, as you can see, we are super fast now. Maybe too fast. But anyways, you can go behind this house here. You can go into it, check some of these. There is a little joke there. You can make a large spoon. More spoils, then I'm gonna be rich. Also, we can get rid of the salt and the sapling. I don't know why I'm carrying them. Alright, like so. But behind the house over here is some more regen. I'm gonna take that actually. I think there's the skinning knife. Okay, which is another nice model, like this one as well. It's a little bit bugged on the texture side, but I love it. I know I look a bit weird now, but you get the point. And here is another side dungeon, which is flooded. The flooded basement. Yet again, this area would be pretty dark, but I have night vision, so you can get through this. You just have to swim. There's gonna be a lot of stalkers here. You have to get rid of that. Alright. Grave robbers. Big problem. Overall, this area is pretty easy. Yeah, I can't really hit him. I think the gold pile on the table was blocking him. Okay, there's some barrels and chests. Oh, I'm gonna take the books. What's the shield? It's a decent shield. I don't know how many people exactly are playing a shield build in BB. It's probably not a very popular way to play it. Hence why there aren't that many shields. But there are some useful shields for sure. In one of my testing playthroughs, I actually played a witch with an executor shield, which you're gonna find later in the game. And that one is pretty good actually. Just get rid of them there. Alright. Oh, those are pretty tanky. Fishermen are kinda harmless, but they are pretty tanky. missed my epic shot. Oh, it's because of the little thing on the wall. It's unlucky. Alright, can we go over there? We can, but I don't think there's anything. No. Some more barrels. Another stalker. Get rid of him. I have a much stronger shot than you do, Paul. Oh, dear, it's worth it. This is also very worth it. Those are some rare materials. He didn't even die, it's crazy. These abominations, man. Ooh, gem. Very nice. Also, a little detail you may notice that all of these stalker shades, they have rings. Like you can see on their ghastly fingers. They have actually rings, and all of the different stalkers have different rings on them in different number. It's like a little symbolism that those rings might be doing the spells. But anyways, here's the Gaston's imbued gem sword, which is a pretty decent sword. It has all of the enchantments you could want. Decent damage, it's unbreakable, so definitely decent. But I don't need it. Also, Gaston is a reference to Berserk. So yeah, it's a Berserk reference sword, you'd always want it. But anyways, that's it for this area. This area is fairly easy. It's just a bit annoying that it's entirely in water. And it's also pretty dark. But anyways, we are super fast. I'm just gonna like glaze through this. Already cleared all those. We can finally move into Vilateria itself, and for the main boss of this area, you just have to clear this little few houses here. Here the feral cutlass. That's a pretty good weapon. It's fast. It's got feral on it. More hatchets. It's another good weapon, the cutlass. Okay, we can get through this pretty fast. Here is a little chest over here with spoils. I'm getting super rich. And here you definitely want to get up here, because up here is one of the best chests in the game, I'd say. At least for the stage it is found in. It's not this one, but this one has spoils. Oh, and a barrel, which is not that useful. But here in this chest, it's not even a skull chest, it's just a normal chest. But here we have the repeater, which I'm definitely gonna take. Bunch of arrows, and the entire thief set, and most importantly the thief ring. I think I'm not even sure if you can acquire at least 3 thief rings in the entire game. I know you can acquire at least 2. One is here for free and the other one is in the Templar secret, but I'm not even sure if you can acquire a third one, so each player can have one. But I think you can buy one. I'm not sure now. But anyways, we need a chest plate, we need leggings, so let's take these out. I think this should be better. They also grant me speed, so that's great. It also grants me speed, man. I'm gonna be way too fast. I'm gonna do it a bit differently. I'm gonna take this. Gonna take the chest. I'm not gonna take the hood, but I'm gonna keep the chest because I might need to replace it later. I'm gonna get rid of a few of the potions. It's getting a bit insane. I'm gonna keep the regen one and one heart one. And I also want to get the regen in here. Okay. So yeah, definitely make sure not to miss this chest simply because of the thief ring. Like, no matter what you play, if you play solo or if you wanna be the seller of the team, then absolutely get the thief ring. The good thing about this is that even if there aren't 3 thief rings, it doesn't matter that much, because you can just either drop the thief ring to another player and then he sells their spoils, or they just drop you the spoils and you sell them and you buy them the thing they want. You can just do that simply. There's no restriction. The ring isn't binded to you or anything. You can just give it around whenever any of your teammates or you would need. More rocks, take that. There's one more little house we have to clear. Oh, and there's spiders. And I almost got demolished. Holy hell. That was super fast. Okay, we can try the repeater crossbow, I guess, but we need to lure him out. Oh, And I just got disarmed during it. That's unlucky. Oh, and I got the bug again. That's unlucky. Wait, I think I know how to do it. I know how to undo it. Like this, yeah. Because I found out why this happens, and I fixed it in 1.1. It's a really strange bug, but yeah, I found out. Oh, here's the harvester. I have to be careful with it. But he can't really pass the door, so... So yeah, don't worry, this infinite dash bug is gonna be gone in 1.1. Maybe I already said that, maybe I don't know. Here's some more zombies. Yeah, just get out of here. Arrows. Arrows. Okay, not bad. Yeah, so this repeater crossbow, this was inspired by the Guile crossbow from Dark Souls 3. If you play Dark Souls 3 and you know the boss fight with Guile, that's at the very end of the DLC. He has a similar crossbow, like it's an automatic loaded crossbow. I know it doesn't look like it from the model, but it definitely acts like it. You right click, it loads up, and you just spray around. And it fires like 4 projectiles. 7 actually, 7, oh. It has a bit longer cooldown, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 projectiles. So yeah, you can really single target DPS a lot with this. And I'm gonna test it out on the upcoming boss as well. Oh shit, it's the Dread Hunters, I forgot. Okay, I guess we can lure them somewhere around here. If they even caught us. Oh, there he is. Oh, well, they are gone. Yeah, so these Dread Hunter enemies, they basically teleport behind you, no matter where you are. So yeah, as you saw, you can absolutely get them stuck. It's not against the rules, it can happen. And here we go. The Dread Hunters are like the first special enemy aside from the Stalkers. I still count the Stalkers as a special enemy because they have a skill. Technically, they are spreading an aura, just like the Captain. So I would say the Captain and the... Oh, I'm getting a lot of damage. I'd say the Captain and the Stalkers are like the only special enemy. Aside from the Arcanist, I think there was already like one in the Grieving Catacombs. That's the Spellcaster skeleton. I pretty much count any enemy that has a skill as special. And Dread Hunters are definitely something to be aware of. They are not that difficult in a vacuum, like when they are alone like this, but in a hectic fight, they can get pretty annoying because they have decent damage, and they teleport behind you no matter what. So you have to always watch out where you're going. Also, yeah, as you just saw, I wasn't describing it, but I just did the secret kind of like automatically. You just climb through those and the window, and you can get a mask. Here, next to this gate, that's gonna be important later, is another chain for a ranger, which we can climb. And we can reach this chest, skull chest, which has another mask. And I think, I'm not sure if I deleted it or not. I might have. Also, you can see that there is actually stuff there because we're gonna get there later. I think it's still there, maybe not. Not sure. But there used to be like a double secret. You could get this chest. Oh, it's still there. See, this one is very hard to spot. This one is very hard, and it's for a reason because the helmet in here is really good. The only bad thing about this is that it's not unbreakable, unfortunately. But if I make sure it doesn't break before I can sell it, then it's a netherite base, so I can sell it for a lot of money. But also the thing that it is a netherite base means it's gonna last a long time. It's protection 4, protect 3, and it's got very decent stats. I think it's not actually that much better than this one over here, but it's very similar. But it has better enchants, much better enchants, and almost the same damage, almost the same. So yeah, it's a really good helmet for maybe another player. Like one player can carry the Ravager's Grizzly hat, one could carry the Royal Guard helmet, or you can just sell it. But anyways, alright, so I think that's pretty much it for this entire area. There's not anything anymore anywhere. Not anything too important anyway. I think I went through everything, so we can go kill the boss. So So we just go over here. I'm gonna take the... I don't know why I regenerated when I'm just gonna eat the Geppo. Here we can explore a little bit, find the Highlander sword, which is for Templar. It's a couple more chests under the Geppo. Okay, it's refunded. Even more arrows. Even more arrows. It's a full battlefield over here. And one more chest with bullshit here. And as you can see, it's quite tall. We are reaching Vilateria, it's getting quite serious. And it's getting big. Okay, so let's go to the boss of this area. The Walking Fortress. Yeah, as you can see, the repeater crossbow really doing some heavy lifting there. He also spawns some minions, just like almost every boss. And he does this little sphere here, you can't damage him with spells, so don't even try. And he leaves it like this, then you can. That's with all the crossbow. Shouldn't be too freaky. I think we can also finish him with this. There we go. GG's. Yeah, this boss isn't too hard. It's kind of still low-key a tutorial boss. Overall, most of the bosses in BB aren't that hard. I'd say only the final boss is kind of hardish. But yeah, I shouldn't have clicked that button actually. Well, I must have. I forgot because it will disappear if I roll again. But so let's clear more of these vampires. And once I do, that's gonna be it for this part, because this is the completed Vilateria Outskirts. We're gonna actually be back in there at one point. But for now, that's it. And in the next part, we're gonna be dealing with all of this. With all of this. It's like these little thingies. Okay, and I think that's it for here. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna leave this for the next part. In the next part, we're gonna be dealing with Vilateria Square, which is another huge location. However, I think I should get through it rather fast. There's not that much fighting going on, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, this was Vilateria Outskirts. Next up, Vilateria Square. See you there.